So, where do I go to source products to sell on TikTok or basically on TikTok Shop as a seller? So, I get this question quite a bit because on my TikTok page, I do talk a lot about product development, product sourcing, starting your own brand, and ultimately starting a business to sell products on TikTok. And of course, one of the number one questions that I always get is, well, where do I source products? Some people assume, Alibaba, AliExpress, but I'm going to go into a different platform that I personally prefer, that I vouch for, that I use. And this platform is, to me, much more streamlined. They have a lot better options and they have much better manufacturing options, at least from what I've seen. So I'm going to share that with you guys here today. We're going to take a look at it's called Pietra Studio. We're going to go into the studio. We're going to take a look at some different product options that you can buy and sell. We're going to talk about some different price ranges. If you don't have a whole lot of money to get started, let's say you might only have $100 or $150, $200, and you don't really have, and you think that that's not enough. It actually could be enough for you to get started. Or if you even have a bigger budget, just depends. But either way it goes. Obviously, if you want to make money, you're going to have to invest either. In this case, you would invest a little bit of money. In some cases, you may have to invest some time. But ultimately, that's what we're going to talk about here today. I'm pretty sure that you've seen on TikTok, if you're an avid TikTok user like I am, and how many of us are, that TikTok is just become the hub of just entertainment, buying and selling products. And the great thing about TikTok Shop is the fact that honestly anybody can start a shop, and it's an easier sale than it ever has been, especially when we're talking about social media platforms. Because if you've ever tried to sell products before, like on Instagram, Facebook, you know how hard that is. Like, you have to buy ads. It costs a ton of money. So not only you have to make content, but you have to promote it, and you have to promote it yourself, and you have to buy advertisements, and it's just a lot. So what makes TikTok Shop so appealing and so much easier is the fact that you have access to so many people. So you can literally make content and it'll go viral. Your product can go viral. It's a one click straight from your video, and they can go and they can check out your product. And it just streamlines everything. Not only that, but you also utilize affiliates and pay them a small commission to make content on the TikTok platform. So I'm pretty sure you've all seen that, where someone is like showing off a product. And let's say I actually got this cardigan from TikTok Shop. Somebody was on there and I thought it was cute, and they showed how it looked on, is how they styled it, and I was sold. And you can actually do the same exact thing by going onto Pietra Studio, like I'm about to show you guys, and finding a winning product to sell and just promoting it and starting a brand of your own. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip the camera around. I'm just going to show you my computer screen, and we're just going to kind of go over the Pietra Studio platform, and I'm going to show you some different options that are available on there. Okay, so this is Pietra Studio. As you can see, pietrastudio.com. Pietra home base, that's how it's spelled. And this is kind of like the home page. Like, once you actually create an account, I'm logged into my account, my business account here. And there's so many different ways to search, but I just want to show you all really quick some of the different categories of product lines that you can develop. You have merchandise, and as you can see, it shows you some different brands that they've worked with. Activewear, women's fashion, men's fashion, electronics, swimwear, babies and toddlers, children's apparel, jewelry, fashion accessories. I mean, honestly, sky is the limit. Skincare, makeup. I want to actually go into makeup really quick because that's a popular seller on TikTok Shop. And we're going to go into products. So this is going to bring a very extensive amount of products that is available on this website. As you can see, I mean, pretty much every type of makeup that you can think of, you can sort through. So let's say if you just want to look at lipsticks, so we're going to click lipstick so that we can unhighlight the rest of these, because it will be quite overwhelming to try to go through all of those makeup products. So as you can see here, they have so many different options. And as you can see, it says your logo. Basically, these suppliers will put your logo or any type of wording that you want onto these basically blanks. So they're already made products, and you can get your logo put on them. So we're gonna go into one of these product lines, and I just want to kind of give you all an idea of what is available, what the cost is, and that it really is realistic to actually start a brand. So right here, let's say if you wanted to go for this glossy lip gloss for brighter lips, and it gives you some of the features that you can actually use in your description. And it's a really pretty gloss. I mean, these are like neutrals and darks. And actually, if you go over here, as you can see, the unit cost is very low. I mean, we're talking $1.77 for 2 units minimum. So which means basically that, sorry about that. Basically that means that any amount from 2 all the way up to 200 would cost you $1.77. Okay, so that is very affordable. Even if you only have $100, like you literally could start a business and put your own branding onto this lip gloss line. And for like $100, and you've got, you know, maybe 50 or 60 units, and you have the start of a business. And there is so much opportunity on this website. There's so many options. You can chat with the supplier here, ask them questions about, you know, putting your logo on there or whatever it is, whatever kind of questions that you have. You can also order a sample, and they'll send you a sample so you can get an idea of the quality. Cosmetics in general tend to sell very well on TikTok Shop. It's not expensive to source, as you can see. Depending on what it is, there's hundreds and thousands of options. That's just one of very, very many. But it's easy to it's pretty much an easy sell. I mean, a lot of people may say, okay, well, what if I buy, you know, 60 of these units, get my logo put on it, get some packaging done, and oh my God, nobody buys my product. Like, and the thing about it is, when people, if you're not selling, then you're probably not posting enough. There's so much opportunity on TikTok that you literally can send a free lipstick. If you did that one, you could send a free lipstick to a creator who is a part of the affiliate program. You can pay them a small commission, and they'll promote your product for you to their followers, and they'll make content, and they're more than likely to go viral. So there's so many different ways. If you feel like you can't sell, you feel like it's not going to sell, more than likely that's because you're not willing to put in the time to actually promote it. You're not posting it yourself, or finding somebody who will look good in it and sending it to them and paying them a commission to post the product. Like, if people see it enough, they're going to want to eventually buy it. Now, as far as like sale price, you know, let's say you source that product for $1.77. A lot of lipsticks, good quality lipsticks on TikTok Shop retail for somewhere between like $9 and $12. So that's a pretty good profit margin. So, and then TikTok, I believe, takes care of the shipping. So, so you wouldn't even have to worry about that. So it really is a great way to start. I mean, you'll make several $100s, and then you can take some of that money, reinvest it, buy some more, maybe even add another product to promote. And you really do have the start of a real business. And I want to take you guys back into the studio, and I want to show you this floral jacket that has been viral on TikTok Shop for like months. And when I show it to you, you're probably going to recognize it. So if you recall this jacket, it's a viral jacket. It's right here on Pietra Studio for sale, for wholesale. It's the viral short jacket. This has been all over. Even this image here has been, but all of these images have been on TikTok Shop. And then it's being sourced for about $16.65 minimum for 2 units. Once again, it's a very low minimum order quantity. Some of these suppliers do have much higher ones though. So there's thousands of options you can look through. Once again, you can chat with the supplier. You can actually make customizations to it. But this product on TikTok Shop, I believe, retails for about $30. Sometimes people will do sales. But this has sold thousands and thousands and thousands of units. And whoever is selling these is making a lot of money. So you really can source products even if you really don't have a ton of money. Like, some people will probably think that, at least I thought at first when I first got into product development and sourcing years ago, I thought like I would need like $100,000 to get started. Like, there's no way I can start a business. That's not true. You really can source products for low minimum order quantities. It is possible. There's thousands though. Some of them have higher ones. Some of them have less. So it really just depends. So there's definitely something to consider. Like, it's definitely a great website. I vouch for this more than Alibaba or AliExpress. Just me personally, I've done Alibaba, AliExpress. I've actually worked with manufacturers from Instagram who are in Pakistan, and I think I made videos about that like years ago too. They're still on my page here on YouTube. Did not have a great experience, but honestly, the suppliers that I work for, that I worked with on Pietra Studio, I had a great experience. So this is just my opinion. I'm telling you guys from my experience. I also have a guide, a full step-by-step guide that will take you through the entire process. How do you apply for TikTok Shop? What are the requirements, which there aren't very many. I go through more extensively this platform. How do you communicate with suppliers? How you can negotiate the cost of the units, requesting samples, how to sell on TikTok Shop, what are some of the strategies that the top sellers are using. All of that is in my step-by-step guide that I'm leaving right in the bio. I'm having a sale for 50% off. So go check that out. And then I also have the link to sign up also in my bio as well. In my description below, to sign up for Pietra Studio if you want to just check it out for yourself. I believe they do a free trial for 30 days. So so if you have any questions about this and you want to know more, make sure that you subscribe and drop a question in the comment section if there's something else that you think maybe I left out or you would maybe like to see me make a video on. This is what I do. So so make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're interested, and I will talk to you next time.